All right, we back at it again. We are at another session of building skills. So, what I like to do, if it's your first time being here, is host these online PvP battles and allow people to test out their build or show off the builds and see what works and what doesn't work. So we have our first guest here. There it is. We got some people showing up. Nice to meet y'all. Give it your best shot and let's have some fun. They're ready to show off. So, but yeah, this is what I like to do. We'll try to do this once a week of these little sessions, just because the online community for hosting these custom battles, they're not too fond of them. So the only way you can get better is experiment, right? So I like to host these sessions so that way people can show up, show out, show their build, or show their skills and work out the kinks before going in the rank match, because I'm cutting my teeth in a rank match and I know how that can be a turn off for other people. So hopefully I'm trying to figure out what this guy's trying to do. I think he's I thought he was trying to hide and that didn't work out for him. So but yeah, this is what I gotta do. So and this is open to the public, so anybody that wants to jump in that's not a subscriber or a follower of the channel, they're more than welcome to join in. So yeah, that's what I like to do. So let's get into the battle. I'm going to switch to the other person and hopefully my audio is good, because I know last week my audio was like a little bit of a jank. Okay, so I should have double checked it on it, but I thought it was too loud. But I want to be able to speak over the action at all times, so it is what it is. So we'll see what these guys are doing. So one's playing keep away. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Okay, so that's not gonna work out. All right, so now it's time to jump in the fray. These guys are just offing themselves, so it is what it is. All right, let's see what these guys have for me. All right, good job. And I want this to sortie, and I'm ready and up. All right, let's see. Did he lose? Yep. All right. So yeah, you can see there's an unranked player in here, and you got an A rank. So, like I said, this is open for everybody to join. So, this is a way of not only me giving back to the community by hosting these sessions, but a way of me getting better too. So, all right, this is my AC build. If you don't know so already, hopefully I can put on a good show and commentate at the same time. All right, I've faced against this build in the arena, but not in PvP. So let's see how this goes. All right, got to greet them and switch over. And let's see. Oh, okay. It's gonna be one of those. Nice. Just gotta take my time.
AP at 30%.
I don't know what I'm getting hit by. I'm fighting in the connection of him at the same time. Wonder if he's feeling that same way too. Oh man, you see that? We double KO, but they gave it to him. That's crazy. All right. I just got to be more cautious. All right, because he's going to want to close the gap. So. I knew that was coming. All right. All right. Oh, that's a bad lock. Oh, it's still locked on. All right, there we go. Man, a little bit on the struggle bus. I'm not sure. Maybe it's my connection, and I don't know. All right, here we go. He wants to go in there. I'm hitting something. He hit me. Back up. Okay. All right, that hit me. All right.
AP at 50%.
All right, there you go. First victory of the night. Oh, my first victory anyway. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Okay. Wow, it's connection. Or maybe it's my connection. I don't know. Good job. Nice, easy. Oh, yeah, he left. Okay, so they didn't want to be a part of the Jank Fist. Okay, let's see. So, yeah. Hopefully, Taka P has a better connection. Let's see. Okay, well, the connection seems to be working okay. So yeah, yep, there we go. So hopefully this will be a better connection than this Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. He has a tough build, so hopefully he sticks around because I got other builds that I want to show off tonight too. So all right, here we go. You already know what the deal is. Oh boy, yeah, got lucky. Well, his connection's not that bad, so. All right. Oh, that's the bad one. It was still on cooldown. All right. But he's still learning the game, so I'm glad for him to be at least proactive in the community, like, you know, trying out this. I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna kite him or play the distance. I'm gonna play the strength, so let's see. We'll keep it on the ground. he not know I'm behind him? Or how is this working? Oh, he's still figuring it out. Alright. I'll just give him a base. You know, there is something I wanted to try out, so let me try this out. Oh, okay. So
50%.
Alright. Oh, I don't want to do that.
At 30%.
Let's see. Got me. Alright. There it is. Taka P. Put me down. Alright, let's see. Alrighty, here we go. Maybe I'll learn a thing or two. Alright. Slow the pace down. There it is. That hits really hard. Uh-oh. Did you get me? Yep, you did. Good job. Good game, Takami. All right, you win some and you lose some, so it's all good. It's all good. Nice, easy. This we want to encourage them. All right, so what I want to do is show off. Do another build. Let's keep it this way. Load this. He's gonna get a kick out of the name. Oh man, they left. All right. So it is what it is. So I just sit here and wait for somebody else to come in, and hopefully we can have some more fun. But yep, like I said, this is a session I hold every week, at least once a week. And if this doesn't work out, we'll slow the frequency down a little bit. I don't know. But it is football season, so people could be at the game, could be participating. I don't know what you Ravens do outside of Armor Corps. I know I get into sports somewhat. Am I an athlete? No. Am I physical? Yes. So I do enjoy getting my hands dirty and doing anything sports related. I used to be, I guess this would be story time with Love Arc. I used to be a skater. I don't know if you ever used to be a skater or you just skated consistently. I'm sorry. But I skated back in the day. And I actually tried to skate in today's time. I don't have much time to do so because adult. And but every once in a while I still have my board in the back of my trunk, and what I do is I make sure my board is ready to at all times. So I put the rails on it. I got these really soft wheels, but they're small, so that way the area that I'm in doesn't have smooth surfaces. So I want to make sure that I'm not shaking my brains out when I'm riding over some of these bad concrete surfaces. So these wheels are really super soft. I think they're called like Bigfoot. Like, I'm off of Amazon. They're like 52 millimeters or 53. They're really like kind of small, but they're soft. Like I think they're like 82A soft. it's, you know, really, really nice for these old knees I got here, old knees and ankles. So I'm getting up there, so I got to try to preserve me as, you know, the best I can. So, yeah, I used to skate back in the day, and hopefully I can pass that down. But right now, it doesn't look too good. Doesn't look too good for me passing that down. But yeah, your boy used to skate back in the day, you know. I didn't even say my board's name. It's a girl. And the trucks, I can't remember what the trucks are. They're not Thunder, like the typical trucks. It's something that is like pretty wide, because I ride a wide board setup. So, you know, I try to keep that going on and that. But looks like it's not too many people on tonight, but it's okay. You know, you guys can play this back and hear my voice recording. It's all good. What I want to say, going back. Yeah, it could be football season, people watching the game. It's totally understand. Maybe want to do this at a later time, or better schedule than everybody set up. Because I kind of went off of last week, and last week it was pretty nice turnout. So, well, I'll just have to rendezvous with other people's schedule. Hey, Shiro. I think I faced you back in the day. All right. We got ourselves a match. So these are hard S rank. I'm not gonna be fooled by that B rank. He's a hard S rank, so he's gonna pick me up and put me down. All right. Let's see how this goes. But if you're in this, if you get a chance to play back this recording, thanks for sticking around for this long and hearing me ramble and reveal myself a little bit. All right, he got a cool decal going on. You know, that's what I need to do. I need to focus on decal work. All right, I got to get in the mindset of this build. Just from right off the back, it feels way different. Okay. Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen.
AP at 50%.
Wow. Alright.
AP at 30%.
Oh boy, I shot that off. That missed completely. He just peppered me to death. Good job, good job. Like I said, I'm not in the mindset of this build, but it's all good. No pressure. Let's switch it up a little bit. Oh boy.
AP at 50%.
All right. Let's slow this down a little bit.
AP.
So
at
one thing
30%.
I'm noticing is the missile is coming out way too late for my liking. Oh, should have canceled that. All right, good job, man. Good job. So I need to assemble that because that's coming out way too late. But he played a good job. All right, got some people on board. I lost, so let me change something up real quick. The missile frequency was like killing me. I was waiting all day, so we got ourselves a match. So let's see. It's gonna work? Okay, good. Sometimes those establishing connection part of the matchmaking goes on forever. Something happens. But looks like we have a pretty solid match. So let's see what these guys have. And I'm gonna do my best to commentate. So we know what Shiro's gonna do. He's gonna play the distance. Did he have a? I can't remember even using that last match. All right, let's see. We have the defending champion versus a challenger. So Shiro's just trying to see where he's at, what kind of time he's on. Well, Shiro just sends out the first invoice, waiting for the response. So what Shiro's going to do, he's going to play the long game in terms of not really being an opponent's face. Either one or two things are going to happen. Either he is going to win by default, by the match, the time, or he's going to win by that red missile lingering around. But you know what? That was a big turnaround. Just that quick. Just that quick. A whole match can turn around. So hopefully Shiro knows how to adjust and makes the proper assessment. So he's going to start off probably a little bit more aggressively. It's taking forever for that missile to load up. Now, what Shiro should do, see, that was the problem. See, I faced somebody before, and that missile was super annoying to deal with, because they would come straight at you. This is giving him way too much leeway in terms of being able to deal with that missile whenever he wants to. And he's going to move close. All right. Got a little bit of what he wanted. Loader 4 is trying to close the gap. All right, here we go. That's the strategy I was talking about. So Shiro is just going to be using... Shiro needs to be stopped. I just realized. He's just using his shoulder units. All right, let's switch over. It's phase 3. And let's see what Shiro's going to do. All right. Yeah, he's going to have to do something. He's coming in hot. Alright. I don't think that strategy is going to work. What Shiro's trying to do. The stuff like he hits way too hard. Let's see. So Shiro's playing a distance game, which is smart. Alright, here we go. Nope. It's not gonna work. Nope. Don't play the long game. Shiro's gonna dodge it all day. Let's see. Okay. He was actually got 30 seconds on the clock. Nope. Too far away. He's playing a good game. There's some things that he can improve on. And I understand he's trying to make sure not to get hit while at the same time be somewhat a threat. There it is. One little shot. All right. Shiro takes it again. Okay, so should I use this build or let me show off my other one? It'd be more interesting, right? And nice to meet you. All right, so let me show off the other one. I've been working on this one. All right, she was leaving. All right, is she gonna fight me? That he said he was leaving, or he was done for the day. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I gotta put my thinking hat on. Is this where we're gonna start commencing? Oh, there it is. We got the hung up. So oh, there it is. There was somebody somebody left and came in at the same time. That's weird. Okay, let's see what Shiro is gonna do. This is my other build, by the way. Judging on how he plays, I'm trying to think of the best strategy. Okay, I think I got an idea. Yep, this is what you all know right there.
50%. AP at 30%.
No help. Yeah. Welcome, Titanic 101. All right, here we go. Let's be the aggressive. Okay, so now I'm learning some tech. Oh man, oh, that's hitting me. I shouldn't have went double. Oh, come on. But I'm learning not to double swipe. All right, good job. Good job, Shiro. So yeah, let's see, I have the game on Steam, but it has the same issues that the SRW30 had on my laptop, so I'm just here for now. Hey, I understand. Well, I also know it's football season, so not a lot of people are going to be here. But thanks for sticking around and hanging out and checking this out. Good job. Good match. So, I thought Shiro was leaving. I'm going to spectate. But yeah, I was just getting into what I used to do back in the day. I don't do it as much anymore. I used to skate. So your boy used to be a skater, you know. And I got a board. I do have a board on me, so if somebody wants me to bust out a kickflip, I can do that. So, what I want to talk about? I had some things I want to talk about, like upcoming games. Oh yeah, so, okay, let's talk about some games. So the month of September, what games are you interested in? PvP is still alive. But you know what? The funny thing is, PvP is more alive in ranked than it is in custom match. It's the weirdest thing. You can't find a match in custom, but you can find a match in PvP. I mean, in ranked. And so a lot of people are trying to cut their teeth in PvP world by going to ranked, which I did too. So what I try to do is host these sessions, maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, whatever works better for somebody's schedule. I'll host these sessions where people are new to the game. Come on, join my my match, my room, right? So, but yeah, PvP is still alive and well, even though there's only 800 of us, and that is including the Steam version and Xbox version. So it might, what, 500 of us? How you pronounce it? Metarot S? But, I've been keeping my eyes on, really, I saw Barcelona, or Hotel Barcelona. That's a 2.5D side-scrolling that is roguelike. Your boy is into side-scrolling. Okay, anything Castlevania, I'm all about it. Oh, Metabots. Okay, thank you for clearing that up, Titan. Yeah, I heard of that. My wife loves watching that show. So, also, speaking of Metabots, so kind of in that same genre, Digimon, what was it, Digital Story or something like that? It's coming in October, and that's like how long has it been since we had a Digimon game, you know? But yeah, I'm really heavy rooted in Castlevania like, so I tried out Dead Cells, and it's okay, but I really like which is not like Castlevania, it's kind of like a 2D, that is Children of Morta. Let's see, Children of Morta, it's like it's a roguelike, but it has a nice story that you care about. It's been hooking me ever since, and it's dead cheap because it's on the PS4. It's an old title, but I highly recommend checking that out. Yeah, that definitely is definitely gonna help out. But yeah, I saw Barcelona, Hotel Barcelona. I'm thinking about picking that up, but you know your boy is going to cover Damia X Machina, so got that already on reserve. So I'm definitely going to be covering that on the channel, as well as, you know, more of this, of course, and getting my ass kicked by Armor Core Verde hardcore mode. Hold on, let me just, there we go. Maybe the thing is acting wonky. Is it not? I'm trying to figure out why this is not. Yes, I know. I've been buying a lot of games too. Don't worry about it. You're not the only one. You are not the only one. I got like, oof. What happened? They should have never gave us the ability to download games for free for the PlayStation Network monthly subscription. That really messed me up. They're like, oh, here's a game we're giving you for free. Go ahead and put it in your backlog. That's exactly what I don't need, but thank you so much. I've been wanting to play this game. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of backlogs. But you know what? Armor Core still brings me back. You know, as much as I wanted to turn away from this game, I couldn't help myself. Alright, let's see how this match goes for me. Alright. Oh, we're gonna have a missile exercise? Alright, so I'm doing a missile exercise today. Oh, I think the FCS is not the best. I don't think I like FCS. Because it's not belonging on, right? Oh, okay. So, yeah.
AP at 30%.
All right. Put it on the peak display of Armor Core. This is peak PvP action right here. Getting guided. That's all good. This build wasn't meant or designed to deal with kites, so totally disadvantaged. But this is building skill, so he knows what works and what doesn't work. Hey, I hit him. I'll take that. That's a victory. There's another thing I know to work on is paying attention to my stagger meter.
AP at 50%.
Right? You know, this is good practice. Even though I know I'm going to lose, but good practice for me in terms of figuring out how to dodge these missiles. But there's a whole point of hosting these online custom matches, is to figure out what works, what doesn't work. I hate learning this stuff in ranked. So All right, good job. Good job, good job. But I learned how to dodge some missiles, right? It's not a complete loss. Good job. And I want to spectate. All right, so let's see. You threw money at Destiny until you had to obtain the Light and Darkness Saga DLC. Still available. Yep. I haven't got a chance to play Destiny. I'm not really big into first-person shooters. My last shooter that I was like really deep into was it Gears of War? No, I know what it was. It wasn't Gears of War. And this is going to catch you by surprise, but it was The Last of Us Part 1. Man, I was really big into that. The online aspect of that game was a chef's kiss, especially when you played the story and you're like, okay, there's no way the online is going to be as nearly as good as the story aspect of it. But it was. It made it feel like every time you got hit or shot, you're not going to get up from, right? And everything, it was just so impactful. So that was my last shooter that I really got really heavy into. Let's see what else you guys are talking about. Yeah, having more games. That's why I'm starting to narrow down what, is I'm going to focus on. Because I can go really off the rails and just start buying up everything you see, right? There's so many things we can buy from September, October, November, and December. There's too many games. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to focus on these two or one, mainly one. And, maybe next month I'll get another one. So you still go back to the third one. Yep. Armored Core 3, Nexus, that generation, that was kind of like, I think it was peak. It was peak for me as well. Because the storyline got you so involved. It was so immersive. And that's the main thing that games kind of miss out on. The immersion, if you don't get the player to feel like they're a part of something that is organic, not artificial, then you just got another big budget game. But if you can get like a level of immersion and get the player to feel something, feel a bit they feel a part of something, then hats off to you. And I know the third gen was really good at that. Like, it's almost like they took what they learned from the second gen, especially from, Another Age, and like, okay, we need a story. And correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Nexus supposed to be like a reboot of like the first gen? I didn't even know. I was just going along with it. I played it and I'm like, I'm having a blast. But it was supposed to be a reboot of the series. I don't know. I don't know how the lore works with that. But the third gen was nice. The fifth gen, I like. I love the fifth gen because there's so many little nuggets here and there that calls back to the fourth gen, and I had a fun time with the fourth gen. But the fact that they threw little nuggets in there A call back to the 4th gen. It was just like the chef's kiss. I'm like, man, you telling me that this highway that I'm battling on was once the highway that I put down ACs left and right in Armor Core 4 and for answer. AC3 is a reboot Nexus. Reboot Nexus was a whole new game. Okay, yeah. I can always get confused between those two. They all felt brand new. I don't know if it was a reboot or not, but shit, it felt like, hey, I got Armor Core 3. I'm ready to rock. Oh, we're continuing from Armor Core 2. Well, you know, another thing, I wasn't mature enough to kind of pay attention to the story at the time, so yeah, that kind of plays a role in there. Good job. Who's next? All right, since we want to win, let's go put on a show. Let's see. I'll break him out. Oh, he's back. So yeah, but yeah, the 5th gen was like, there's so many nuggets. And another thing about the 5th gen, the online aspect of it was peak. I mean, come on. The fact that you join a clan and, you know, a lot of things is dependent on your clan success. You get to face world bosses, which was no joke. And if you didn't want to do that, let's just say you want to be a mercenary that's rogue, you have, that's a cool design, by the way. You can be hired as a mercenary to help others around the globe or whatever, and you ranked up as a mercenary being hired based on your job's performance. So you didn't have to partake in the PvP side of it. You can just be helpful and be known as a very helpful mercenary. So I'm like, man. And then we go to the 6th generation and we get this. Which I'm okay with it, right? Trying to make the best of it, but you know how I'm feeling inside. Well, the thing about the emulation, my PC is crap. That I'm streaming this, and the emulation is finicky, right? And so kind of have to have a decent PC to run the emulator. We'll switch over because we have a decent match going on. I don't want to downplay what's going on the screen here, but I want to play it online with, you know, the PC, but man, it's like looking at a PowerPoint presentation, you know. All right, so you see how that build works. So winner, Adam Smasher 5-3. Why does that sound familiar? Why does Adam Smasher sound familiar? I think I've seen him around. All right. Oh man, nice to meet you, and good job. Good match. And I'm ready. Give me your best shot. Welcome, Darn Worker 0141, and welcome to you all in the chat. If I haven't welcomed you properly, and if you can do me a favor, hit the like button on the video so the algorithm can be nice to us Ravens. I guess I'm up, right? So time to put my hard hat on. Well, need to say what the minimum CP. Yeah, somebody needs to put that out. Maybe I'll rendezvous or get in contact with Hunter RQ. He was big in emulating the game, and he got it to work on his PC. So maybe I'll see if I can get in contact with him and see, you know, what do we need to run this damn thing? Because I can't figure it out on my end. I am running an GTX on NVIDIA, so is it GTX? I don't know. Alright, so alright, he has a shield, so oh man, it's gonna drop too. Oh, there we go. Everything was on cooldown. Oh boy.
At 30%.
You know he has his match. That was my fault though, really. Here we go. Good job, man. I still have to figure out how to deal with shield builds. But you know what? It's kind of working, right? Going for the stagger. All right. Surprised him. Surprise.
AP at 50%.
All right. Ooh, I knew that was gonna happen. Good game, Arasaka. Good game. I'm glad he's in the match in the room. All right, so let's see who's next. Here's a thought. A little bit more about me. Your boy is into racing games. Yeah, actually, I cut my teeth in the racing game. Now, I'm not a big racing sim. I kind of like arcade racers. I like racing games that are the most expressive, right? Burnout. I have played all of them. All of them. From Burnout 1, 2, Revenge, and Paradise. I was a huge Burnout fan. Another game that I played was F-Zero. Yep. From the Super Nintendo all the way to the GameCube. One of the reasons why I bought the GameCube back in the day. They need to bring that back. Another game that you probably heard of, or probably haven't heard of, is Extreme G. I was huge in that. Okay, for the Midnight Maximum Wingman. I wasn't into that one because a reason. Okay, let me explain my reason. I was into the initial D, arcade stage. Okay, so my card was arcade stage. So I didn't have time for the Wangan Midnight Maximum tune. Now, I did. Let me. What's that game called? It just came back out as a reboot. Oh was kind of similar to that. Oh man, it escapes me. I'm going to have to. It's like a. Yeah, I know all of them. God, man. Hold on, bro. I got to go pull this up. I'm going to Google search this. And the match is over. What is the name? Alternatives. Because I can't think of the name. Give me a second. Where is it called? That's no. Initial D. Yeah, we got that one. Naruto, come on. No. Midnight Club. No, that definitely was not like that at all. Even though I played Midnight Club, but I kind of fell off Midnight Club after the second one. It just kind of when they went dubbed, it was like, God, I can't remember this game. It's for the PlayStation, but I played the hell out, and I got all. Oh, is it Racer? Not Ridge Racer. Something Racer. I'm getting close. Racer. Come on, Google search. I'm not that crazy. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So, I wasn't into the Midnight, Wangon Midnight for two reasons. I was into Initial D, right? And I was into this one. Tokyo Extreme Racer. I played the hell out of that series. I had the first one, which was Tokyo Extreme Racer, and then I had Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero, and then I had Tokyo Extreme Racer Toge or Drift, and I had Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2. So yeah, your boy is huge into the racing. Now, here is an opinion that's gonna piss off a lot of people. About Need for Speed. I actually enjoyed Need for Speed Unbound more than Need for Speed Heat. I actually enjoyed the design of. I knew what they were going for, right? The blend of graffiti, music, the whole youth vibe. And since I grew up with games like Jet Set Radio, I knew exactly what Need for Speed Unbound was trying to go for. So, yeah, I enjoyed the Unbound. I enjoyed it more than Heat. Heat was a little bit too serious. I don't know. Like, Heat was like what was it? Underground 2 reboot. But kind of took itself too seriously, and I couldn't really get into that. But when I picked up Unbound for the discounted price, right? I couldn't stop playing it. And my favorite Need for Speed is The Run. I have a hard copy of The Run for PlayStation 3. So, just to kind of paint a picture of who I am racer-wise. Now, don't get me wrong, I have played Gran Turismo. And I went all the way up to Gran Turismo 4. I really was serious in the series up to 4, and then like after 4, I kind of dropped off. So I couldn't keep up with it anymore because you do sync a lot of times, but in terms of like skill, but no character expression. I don't know. It was just too serious and too much time, you know. So I got back into the racing sim. Love the racing sims. So I was thinking about covering, you know, if you guys play, you know, Unbound, don't mind covering on the channel to see how well it'll go. Because racing is like really a big part of me. Oh, Pokemon X and Y. Last Pokemon I played was Omega Sapphire and Ruby Red. So yep. What's going on? Unit 10 Alpha. We're just chatting it up. Hopefully my audio's good. That's your first video game? Ooh. My first video game was Super Mario on the original Nintendo NES. Oh, how is Monster Hunter? I'm glad there's somebody in here that likes Monster Hunter. I'm thinking like I was the only one, like there's something wrong with me. How's Monster Hunter? You know, that's how I wanted this game to be. Real talk. I wanted them to at least embrace the aspect of going into this already defined world and okay, give us different mission objectives, right? And it may require us to backtrack, right? But damn, how cool would it be if we was able to explore like a constant world? I mean, we halfway have something like that because these levels are pretty detailed, but you know, they chose to go back to the traditional route. And this, I hate to say it, but this generation is an experiment, and you know, can put our bets on probably getting a new generation of this instead of a DLC. This was more of like, okay, let's see how well you can develop or bring back this game. So it is what it is. So we may not get another generation. So, but I'm more open to having Armored Core 7 come back or come be a thing. Yeah, fellow Monster Hunter fan. Even though I got too many games to play, but I love the aspect of Monster Hunter. The fact that you're tackling these big bosses. I was really big into tell you why I like Monster Hunter. I was big into Shadow of the Colossus. I'm not sure if any of you guys play that game, but I was really big into that. And I just love the aspect of you got one objective and you go after this huge looming boss thing, and you have to go through this world and track it down. And this world tells you possibly a story, possibly not. So when I played Monster Hunter and I'm like tracking down where this enemy might be, I got that same feeling of Shadow of the Colossus. Okay. Well, you may have to. It's geolocked. So, how would you get around that? Would you have to buy like a Japanese 3DS? Switch over. I forgot to switch over in the last match. My bad. I'm a terrible host, by the way. All right, this no nonsense in this battle. Just straight up. I hit you, you hit me. I hit you, you hit me back. Switch over. Well, whenever you get a chance to play Metabots, let us know how it is. And I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to capture any film on it, but I think you can capture film on the 3DS. I'm not sure, but that was how it is. Are you into Digimon? As like I think I mentioned this earlier, Digimon's coming out next month. Is it a turn-based game? Because you said you was into RPGs, so I'm assuming it's kind of like the same genre. The last turn-based game, for me, really was Pokemon. But in terms of outside of Pokemon, was Final Fantasy. I can't say 12 because 12 really wasn't turn-based at all. It had to be like Final Fantasy 10. That was my last big, okay, what to do in the next 20 turns because I can screw this up real bad. That was my last real brain thinker turn-based game in terms of outside of Pokemon. And here's a critique, since you do play Pokemon. Why is it that the trainers that you fight against, they only have like maybe at most 3 or 4 Pokemon to use to test out your ability, while we, the player, has what, 6 Pokemon to use at one time? I always thought the game was a little bit too easy, and I don't like the fact that you can farm, or not really farm, but you can really focus on one Pokemon to be like, okay, he's just gonna conquer everybody. There gotta be a way to balance that out. Like in the original Pokemon Red and Blue, for like the Game Boy, let me show you how dated I was. If you got your Pokemon too high of a level, and you didn't have the badges, it wasn't gonna listen to you. And that was back in the day, right? So I was thinking they would still have that aspect of the game where, okay, I can't just make Charizard level 50 and I only have 2 badges. But you can do stuff like that. So Okay. That's what I like to see, because that was already a problem. Because I'm always thinking like, damn, this game's gonna get too easy pretty soon. But I'm glad to see that there is a hard mode that has some challenging difficulty on that. I just noticed that this stage is raining. Am I slow on the party of that?
AP at 30%.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm playing online. I'm like, why am I trying to dash in front of them? I have to remember to double tap the switch. Okay, so I'm not gonna take the skies. I'm gonna be on the ground with them. Trying to cancel it. Yep, I was trying to cancel it. I didn't have any juice to cancel it. Oh man, could have had that. Good job, man. Good job. And these names are getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. Slayer Ninja 95. Good job. All right, who's next? Carcass seems to be AFK. But yeah, that was my thing about what was it? Pokemon being too easy. Okay, let me see what you guys got. Elden Ring. Here we go. Has taught me to appreciate and savor the lower difficulties because, dear Lord, Elden Ring is soul crushing. Yes, indeed. Have you completed the Elden Ring? Have you beaten the consort of Radon? I've beaten the consort of Radon, but I haven't beaten the game yet. That's how asshole backwards I am. I wanted to complete the DLC, and I did. I even beat all the bosses in the DLC. The only person I have left is Rubicon. I beat Melania. Sorry. Beaten Melania, and I've beaten her. But I'm glad for her because she taught me that weight is a thing. Like armor sets is a thing. Like I had no clue that you're supposed to fight Melania in your lightest attire. And when I fought her in my lightest attire, that's when I was able to beat her. Because I was fighting her in like a medium build, right? And I was never able to dodge successfully the waterfall move. But when I said, okay, let me get naked, that's when the doors started opening up. I was like, damn, really? I'm supposed to fight her naked? So I did. And got ourselves a match. Beehive, type H9. It's crazy he's using that. Ooh, got it off. Beehive is showing off tonight. Wow, Beehive. Okay, let me see what you guys have in the chat. Let me share you something else. What I like to do with Elden Ring, now that most of it is complete. What I like to do is go on a Discord and see those people that need help with the boss, and I go help them. You know, so I find joy in that, and it becomes a whole different game, surprisingly. Because the bosses get buffed, right? And I think they also respond quicker too. Like, they don't have that same delay like they did when you solo them. Let me change my build because everybody's using interesting builds. I'm going to use this one. Oh, here you're up, Optimizer. I don't know if you're going to make this quick, buddy, but... All right, let's see. Yep, basically, I'm a completionist. So we were like, "Oh, you gotta experience." I was like, "Okay." Actually, I was so stubborn about Millennia. I knew the DLC was coming. No, it was out. Right, purchased DLC, and I told myself, "You need to go back and finish her off before you played this DLC." And I spent 3 weeks trying to put her down. No, was it 3 weeks? No, I think it was like 2, maybe 1.5 weeks trying to put her down. And I think my wife was watching too. And I put her down, and before I played the DLC. So yeah, the boy is a little bit stubborn. I guess that's the Leo in me. That's stupid idea. Night Rain, Nine Ball and Night Rain. How would you even damage it? There it is, Optimizer. He's ready to optimize. He just come off a stream and then he's gonna come over here and optimize everybody. Or even worse, White Glint. Yeah, he just sits there and assaults armors everybody. Like the programming of White Glint in Armor Core 4 Answer in Regulation 1. Regulation 1.0, where he's just sitting there waiting for you to do that. Alright, so Optimizer versus Date Night. Who's gonna win? The Edibles or Unit 102 Alpha? Speaking of Night Rain, have y'all played Night Rain? Are y'all into that? I haven't even purchased it. As somebody that plays Elden Ring, I haven't purchased Night Rain. I guess I was waiting for it to have that 2-player co-op. But now that I have all you guys as my friends, maybe I'll pick it up and we can play together. If you guys play that. Yep, that's another thing. You can just stand there and just, you know, let the Kojima particles just tear everybody up. Oh, well, maybe Do you play on the PlayStation Network? If so, we can play together, and you can, you know, play with me, and we can stream together. But you know what? I feel like Night Rain is one of those experiment type titles, like how it was for this one. So somehow I guess I'm waiting for more of it to exist, and then I'll purchase it. But right now my sights are locked into Damia Ex Machina, so okay, we got ourselves a little bit of a discussion. No, too close. Uh-oh, here we go. Too close. Wow. This is some high-level gameplay. That was awesome. Good job, Optimizer and Date Night. That was pretty cool. The fact that he canceled out his, what do you call it, the oscillator charge, the demon sword, into a assault armor. That was pretty cool. I'm glad I got that on film. Oh, you play it on PC? Yep. Okay, so it's not playable without any friends. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, damn, if you don't have no friends to play with this game, and then the fact that you can't communicate with your teammate, you know, it kind of like turned me off. Whereas in, what was it called? Damien Ex Machina, in the demo, you can like chat, like they already got like pre-programmed messages that you can send to your party. So, you know, I can't understand why FromSoft didn't think about doing that. I mean, you can assign it to the same button on the D-pad, you know, where like I think in Damien Ex Machina, I think you can press the up on the D-pad for switching your items or whatever. But if you hold it down, it can switch into your voice. The character chat. So I don't know. Game needs a voice chat. Yeah, I've been hearing about that. Not even a voice chat, just pre-programmed messages saying, "Hey, come over here," or "I need help," or "Something over here," or "Good job," or "Not that way." That's all you need. Or "No," or "Yes," or "Finger and butthole," you know. Man, Optimizer. It's picking us up and putting us down. So maybe they will fix it for that game, but that's, yeah. You talking about Dust Bloods? Yes, your boy has Bloodborne, so boy is not dense when it comes to FromSoft games. Uh-oh, here we go. Optimizer is going to optimize me on my own live stream. Come on, give us a like and for the channel and the stream. I'm gonna try to put my best foot forward, they say. Like it again. Okay, let's see. I can't give you any, I guess I can do this, right? Oh yeah. See, I like this stage actually. You can have fun. Okay, why? We hit each other.
AP at 50 or AP
Can't move.
at 30%.
Man got me stun locked. Good job. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yay, I won. I'm not completely defenseless. All right. This is an example of using the environment to your advantage. Oh no! Yay! Good job, Optimizer. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. No, it wasn't a skill issue. It wasn't a skill issue. He was doing real good. That build is like super tricky. Especially if you have an environment to play with, and that's what this game is missing from Rank, like stages where you can hide in and out of buildings. If you remember, like Armor Core, what, 1, 2, and 3 generations, and 5, we use the environment to hide in and out of situations. So I kind of use the same tactic. If this was a big open field, then you got me. You got me all day. Yeah, I love using, like, I discovered how to use a map, especially for this game, what, like two or 3 weeks ago? I'm like, wait, because I saw a player that was hiding in and out of like the building and stuff on one of the rank stages, and I said, damn, I should use that too. So, all right, here we go. I hear something. There you are. And I did some experimentation in training that even though I'm not locked on to the target, these drones that are stationary will still shoot at the target. So a little tip. Oh, got me.
AP
All right, let's see. Got hit with that. Oh my god. Oh man. Good job. I'm playing like I'm playing 5th gen. Actually, believe it or not, in the 4th gen, you have radar jammers. Oh boy, I love the radar jammers. Because it forced you to use your eyes instead of depend heavily on your radar. I got lucky with that one. Oh man. Got me.
AP at 50%.
All right.
AP at 30%.
Oh, good job. Good job. That was fun. Having more fun with white noise than white space. So, good job. But yeah, in the 4th gen, I love using the radar jammers. Man, that I was able to make fight off like 2 people at one time with that. Now, if I'm in a big open environment, I don't know how well I'm going to fare for that. Oh, new person. Welcome, Art720. Oh, he left. They didn't like what they saw. Yeah, I have the original copy of AC4 and 4Answer with the instruction manual, actually. All right, so I'm not gonna fare well. I can see that already. Okay. So I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. 'Cause that's gonna be a problem. As soon as he gets a lock. Trying to stop him from locking. Can't believe I missed. Okay. There it is. We got me.
AP at 30%.
It's fighting for my life now. Oh. Good job. Good job. Gory. Alright, let's switch it up a little bit. Come on, a little closer. Got me, but I didn't get him. taking me forever to take them down. Yep.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Uh-oh. There we go. Oh boy. He had too much AP. Good job. Loader 4. I'm playing out of my mind. Double melee build. All right, who's next? Let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, the radar jammer was a big thing for me in my builds. My copy has a manual too. I also have the PS3 port. Lacing one since I got the PS3 work online. Again, very, very recent. Oh, good job. You know, I've still kicked myself, right? I had a working copy of the PS3 console that was backwards compatible with PS2 and PS1 games. I had a working copy of that, and I sold it like a dumbass. So now I got a fat PS3 that can't play PS2 or PS1 games. I don't know why I sold it. I should have never sold it. I was like, oh, I'm never gonna play PS2 games because I already have a PS2 Slim. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn it. That was a novelty item I should have held in my possession instead of sold it. So now I'm like sitting there scouring eBay every once in a while to get a fat PS3 that is backwards compatible. And they all want ridiculous prices. Yeah, yours is only capable of digital copies. Yeah, I had my friend gave me the fat one, his fat one, because he had the one that was backwards compatible. And I'm like, I don't need to have two PS3s. I'm sorry. And his was making kind of funny noise. That was another thing that was bothering me. Like when it was spinning CDs, it sounded like it was gonna crap out. So all right, let's see next. Okay, let's see if you can put Gory down, because he's a heavyweight tank. I still got my never get that if you have a fat PS3 that's still working like mine, hold on to it. Because everybody's been saying like, there's versions of the PS3 that's fat that it's not good, that's susceptible to fail. Well, mine hasn't failed yet, and I upgraded the hard drive. So I think I have like 120 gigs in hard, or is it 250? Upgraded it because I was downloading too many damn games. So. Yeah. Speaking of PS4, man, I don't have a PS4 because what happened? I never bought a PS4 brand new. I always bought it used, and my luck with the used market wasn't good. They worked for a little bit, and then I got the error code, so I had every right or reason to buy a PS5 for the ridiculous prices that they were selling for when it first came out. Luckily, I bought the PS5 in a bundle pack, which was like $800 from GameStop, but it came with Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man, and I got like a gift card from it and like 2 controllers. So I really needed a PS5 because I didn't have a PS4. So I got a PS5 to play my PlayStation 4 games because I missed out on that generation. So yeah. So when people were like, no, don't pay $800, $900 for a PS5. I'm like, yeah, I got to pay $800, $900 for a PS5 because I don't have a PS4, you know, so. But I got it for a fair price of $800 because 2 controllers, 2 games, and a gift card. Boom. I still haven't even opened up my second controller. It's a like all black PS5 controller. I still haven't opened it up. That just shows you how many friends I have in real life. I'm sorry. Good luck with that Xbox 360. I got the red ring of death back in the day, and that pissed me off. I sold it. I sold it and got a pharmacy tech license. Oh boy, please. Oh man, that's one series that should come back, and that is Transformer War on Cybertron. Oh my god, that was one of the, I don't care what anybody said, that's one of the best Transformer games to date. The fact that you can transform with from your vehicle form to your robot form before hitting the ground, bro, and then the online, oh boy, don't let me get started on that. I still got both copies of that game. Oh, Cybertron. Oh, Cybertron. Okay, my bad. I thought you were talking about Transformers, because that was my game. I don't care what anybody said. I will stand on the hill. That was one of the best games. If you even if you weren't a Transformer fan, but that game, that was a great game. Like if you really want an action game that like changed the genre a little bit, that right there, I'll play that right now. Maybe I'll put some content of that. Man, nobody can put down Gory. Maybe I'll throw that game into the mix, right? Let's all of a sudden start uploading Transformer. See how well it looks, and I haven't played it in years. But man, I remember how much fun I was playing. I mean, how much fun I was having. Somebody got put down Gory. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Man, I've just played a distance with him. Yeah. Oh, Gory left. Oh man. Came in like a wildfire. But yeah, I'm thinking about putting some racing game on here. Play Unbound. Have you guys seen the trailer for Screamer? How you guys feel about that game? I'm just pissed off that's not coming this year. It's coming next year. Because I need kind of like an arcade racer with a lot of personality, and Screamer looks like that game. Even though the name is weird, Screamer. I think they should have had, maybe they should use 2 name title. I don't know. Because when I think of Screamer, I think of, you know, if you're a guy, you know. I don't have to be implicit about that, or explicit. There we go. All right, just one. Learning to use just one. That's not gonna hit. Oh, it did. That hit. That didn't feel good. You got me.
AP at 30%.
Oh, he has tears on. Yep, there it is. Great. The tears got me. Okay, let's make this more interesting. Is he gonna stay on the ground? Okay. Okay. I have to take it. All right. I don't have any fuel. Oh wait, he doesn't have yep, I lost that, man. Oh, that was crazy. I forgot. I had the wrong I had assault armor instead of what was it? Pulse protection. I threw that match. That's called deadweight. All right, who's next? Okay, toothaches. I know a thing or two about toothaches. Mouthwash. That's kind of the first thing I do. I know it sounds ridiculous, but mouthwash. And afterwards, brush where it's aching at. Afterwards, if you still have pain, ibuprofen. About 3 or 4 of those, and you should be good. Yeah, I know a thing or two about toothaches. But yeah, thinking about looking into Screamer, playing that whenever it comes out, and I heard it has the same control as Inertia Drift. So that's kind of like an indie game that kind of was mostly known for its control schemes. So thinking about trying that game out. It's not a bad price for it either. So I love me some racing games. So any racing game that has some character behind, I'm all for it. Orgel and salt water. Yep, there it is. Yep. You know what to do. But you'd be surprised on how much mouthwash will cure a lot of pains in the mouth. More so than toothpaste. That's I guess because of alcohol and mouthwash, right? And a lot of times toothache comes from bacteria, really. It's not really bad hygiene or anything like that. Just has some bacteria that's looming on your gums. And we often forget to brush our gums too. Not just our teeth, but to brush our gums. So it's a close match. There's gonna be a lot of desperate attempts here. Let's see. He has the advantage in terms of taking long shots. So okay. Take your time. Up. There it is. There it is. There you go. Yeah, I have, let me show how crazy my mouth is. I have, what was it? You know, how you have a filler, right? The filler fell out of my tooth and I was still managing. And then what happened was, the tooth died and cracked. And so I just never went to the dentist after that. All right, I got a couple of more minutes before we close this out. It's been a fun stream with you guys, talking with you guys and connecting with you all. Even if you didn't get a chance to play, the fact that you're here and hanging out with me on Saturday night, I do really appreciate that. So, but getting a little late. We're 2 hours into the stream, right? So, we're gonna do this. We'll see how it plays out moving forward. I'm gonna try to take a poll, see what the best time for everybody especially during the football season. So I know you guys gonna hang out with me. Well, look like the optimizer is back optimizing. Good job, man. Talking about your dead weight. Nah, bro. You just talking about you just finished streaming and you just finished playing Monster Hunter. You gotta get back into the mode of this. Give yourself some grace. Ooh, that was a tough one. I don't want to say that he read you, but definitely seen your chapters before. Yep, there you go. Ace it out. On this level, I really do enjoy using the bridge for my advantage. Ooh, there it is. Optimize is optimizing once again. And slow signature walk away. All right. Man, got a full house here. YT username. I haven't seen the lore about the YT username. You gotta hit me up with that. What's the lore behind the YT? I thought it all stand for YouTube. I can understand that. I can understand you want to, live up to your fans' expectations. Over here, I don't have any expectations to live by. I just try to do me the most. So I'm still small. Still a small YouTube channel. So maybe maybe when I get bigger, like you, I have expectations to live up to. Oh, this is over with. This is over with. I mean, cool looking build, but I guess that's why it's called the Beehive Worker. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's a deep lore about your username. I had several usernames, but this one I came across where, line art from Armor Core, but my last name is Love, so everything is hearts and love for me. So I said, well, why don't I say, instead of saying line art, say love art. So there you go. That's how I came with my name. And actually, as you can see, the heart design, it's actually based off of line art. Well, but you have 334 dedicated subs. I have, what, 1.7K? So it doesn't mean they're dedicated. It's like yours. Okay, here we go. Gotta put on my my game face. Speaking of DeviantArt, I got a DeviantArt page too. Your boy used to draw back in the day. Like real anime heavy inspired drawing. I got so good at it, I was able to draw stuff up in like 15 minutes or less. All right. Everything on cooldown. You got me. 30%. Checkmate. There it is. He got me. Everything was on cooldown. You had me. Here we go. Oh, you got a page too? Okay. I need to check your DeviantArts sometime. Finally, something saved me. Yep, I fell for my own trap. Slapped me across the face. Good job. All right, man. I've been on this for 2 hours. Your boy's kind of tired. Good job. And I'll let you guys do a couple of matches, and I'm just gonna ramble on for the next 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll close it out. Like I said, I'm hosting this thing so people can get some experience and try out some new things. So it's not about winning, but it's more of the community coming together and trying out new stuff. But yeah, I need to drop my DeviantArt page. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all something. Give me a second. Give me a second. If I can still pull it up. I went by a different name back in the day. Is that my... Yep, that's me. Okay, I'm about to show y'all something. So here is my DeviantArt page. Drop it in the chat. So y'all can check your boy's skills out. I was making t-shirts. I was pretty much making anything back in the day. Yeah, your boy was... Oh, and all those drawings are... Well, all those artworks are hand-drawn. So I was a traditionalist in terms of drawing by hand, then scanning it, and then, you know, redraw it on paint.net or whatever. So, yeah. I know there's better ways of digital artwork, but your boy was really, really into the traditional side of it. So hope you enjoy that and like it. Let's see, just sharing a little background of me. SSS stylish combos. Yep. Yeah, I didn't have the patience for Devil May Cry in terms of getting those super high SSS ranks. I'm not sure if you were into that, but I just wanted to complete the game and have a good time. That's all I was focused on. Man, look at all these people turned out today. I'm glad to be here and hosting this for you guys. Is it going to glitch out? Okay, there we go. How do you, speaking of Devil May Cry, how do you guys feel about I think he was the director of Devil May Cry leaving and making his own studio? How do you guys feel about that? Because Capcom was trying to get him to make Devil May Cry 6, and he just finished making Dragon's Dogma, and they were like, yo, that's great. Well, I think he was like, he has an idea for a new IP, and Capcom was like, no, we want Devil May Cry 6. Because Devil May Cry 5 was so successful, we want another one. And he's like, well, I have an original idea. Well, your original idea was Dragon's Dogma 2. And so now that you went to your original idea, you know, you gotta go back to what our bread and butter is. So now he's left and he opened his own home studio. So how do you guys feel about that? Try to keep up with gaming news and stuff. We have a good mesh, so Optimizer is optimizing once again. Oh, there it is. There's the optimizer. He's optimizing once again. This time, his build is not going to deviate. Yeah, I saw that. When you see those meta builds, you know they're really, really, really trying to win. And that's fine. That's fine, you know. Taku Robo. That's what they call. Yeah, you're gonna find those people that are like, okay, I want to win so bad, so I'm gonna make sure I make the meta build. Yeah, 2 million on ranks. There you go. Yep. But you know, the cool thing about it is sometimes if you have like a certain stage, you can kind of throw off their meta build because you can use a stage to your advantage. But you already know that, depending on the stage. Alright, this guy's gonna fight you straight up too. So, this is your speed. Okay, using the kite strategy. Yep. Alright, clip them. Alright, shield down. And there you go. Yeah, using the kite strategy. So be aware of that. I will let him pull towards you instead of you pulling towards him. You just wait for him. Yep. Yep. There it is. Having a good conversation with him now. Shields down. Oh, there it is. Good job. He was trying to use the buildings. Alright, switching the view. Yep, he's gonna wait for you. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. There you go. That's how you make him come to you. Hey, he's gonna try to use the clock. There you go. All right. Yep, that connected. Even exchanged. He got out of there. That hit him. Up. Oh, there it is. Optimizer. That's a good way. That's a good way to finish a match. That is excellent. Good game right there. Good display of skill right there. Hopefully one day I'll be at that level. All right, one more match and I'm done. All right, Chicken Heart. Let's see what you got for Chicken Heart. Is that the one with the meta build? I don't know. I gotta check that out. I'm gonna probably check that out tomorrow. If you got one, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna make sure I watch it. Anything to help me get a leg on you. Those Emmys. You know how to deal with that, right? I think he has a shield too. No, he doesn't have a shield. It's playing real brand new to me. Huh. Never seen somebody play it like that before. He didn't quick boost once. This assault boosted her around. Yeah, he's gonna. Wow, okay. I didn't know that was a thing. But that hit him. He didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. Good job. All right, let's see. Yep. He's gonna have to do something different now. Oh yeah, you got him now. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Yep. How do I change? Let me see. Do I have to do something specific? Go to I don't know. Go ahead and put your link in the chat and see what happens. Anyway, I'm closing it out. Nice to meet you all. Oh, shit. We got another game. Broadside. All right. You can put your link in the chat. It's all good. I don't know how that worked or if it get canceled. I don't know. Still trying to figure out this YouTube thing. Do you need to be a moderator or something like that? Okay, you got your work cut out for you. It's a damn tank build. Okay, well, if it worked, it worked. But yeah, be careful with this tank build. Man, I never seen a tank try to run away. That's a first to me. That is a first for me. When you can make tanks run away, you got a bad build, bro. Well, I see what's wrong with his build right now. He got that silly spread shot bazooka. Most builds even use those ear shots. So good job, man. You're picking them up and putting them down. Tank scry too. All right. Nice to meet you all. Thank you. and goodbye. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me in this Saturday evening. Special shout outs to Unit 102 Alpha. And what are those other guys was hanging out with us? Titanic 101. What was it? Where is he? Same Nameless Nobody. Thanks for guys for hanging out. I think there was probably one more that was hanging out with us. But anyway, if you guys checked out the stream, I appreciate that. Like I said, I got some plans to the channel, and I'm definitely going to check out your content tonight or tomorrow. Unit 102 Alpha. So I saw you with live streaming. I was like, oh boy, if I wasn't live streaming either, I'll check out all this content. But I gotta drop in and check out your stuff, show you some love because you showed me the love. All right. Other than that, you guys take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay fly, or stay safe. Something. What? Brain fart. Take care, stay safe, and stay fly, Ravens. That's how I was supposed to end it. Okay, I gotcha. Okay.